Welcome to the Mindset by Design podcast with your host, the expert Andy Murphy, where you will learn the tips, tricks, and strategies he teaches his world-class clients to give you the skills to dominate any business.
What's going on, Mindset by Design crew, and welcome to episode, this is a clip show. So it's not really a true episode. You can grab the full episodes always every single week and you can jump into those. But what we're going to do each week also in this regular feature is this could be clips of the previous episode. It could be lives I've done on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn. It could be private sessions. It could be just awesome stuff. Now remember, what we're all about here at Mindset by Design is about building new behaviors, new ways of thinking, feeling, and acting using NLP, which I'm a world-class expert at, concepts and the understanding of neuroscience, and also behavioral psychology, influence, persuasion, peak performance, all of those things combined together to be able to retrain your conscious, unconscious mind and really change the brain, the nervous system to make you superhuman. That's it, right? Have you ever seen that movie Limitless? Right. What my job is to give you the tools and tactics to be able to, live a limitless life, have a limitless brain, and create the life and freedom that you truly want. I've done this for 20 years all over the world, and I've done it with people from Saudi Arabian royalty to Fortune 500 CEOs, people doing IPO, world champions, digital superstars, right? People that you know all over the internet. We've got NBC winners, Hollywood producers and actors. I can go on and on, But the idea is here to help you. We've been doing this for a long, long time and we're just getting started. So today, this is a clip show, so enjoy, and I will see you at the end of the show. Oh, just before you jump into the show, make sure that you're hitting the show notes because we've got constant, awesome courses, live events, free things, awesome things to be able to make you really perform at your absolute best and create the life that you deserve. So, make sure you hit those show notes up or head over right now to andymurphy.online. andymurphy.online. So enjoy, and I will see you at the end of the show. So again, just to refresh real quick and then we'll move on. And we'll just give it a little taste of these things every week so we layer them together. But the difference in levels, again, delta, theta, alpha, beta, gamma, right? These are slightly different to what you probably have seen before, but this is a nice representation. Relaxation and stress, creativity and intuition, super learning and focus, concentration and alertness, and compassion and kindness, or flow state, gamma, okay? So the reason I'm showing you this is, there's a couple of different reasons. And this would be a great one for you, Craig, if you've not seen that stat before. Because again, what's it showing? Brain waves or having access to the unconscious mind has a 93% recovery after 6 sessions instead of psychoanalysis or behavioral cognitive therapy or other these things. We're dealing purely with the unconscious mind. So my point is, meditation is massively important. We can go through meditations, and if that's the questions that you want, I will show you how I meditate every day. But I teach this as a 2-part series. The first step is what? Meditation. What's meditation do? Changes our nervous system over to parasympathetic. It switches our brain into gray matter, so it starts healing, right? But the other side of it is, now we're feeling calm. Now what? Okay, so this is where we move back into the visuals. So I want everybody to start to become obsessed with the visuals, okay? Before I get out of bed, there is a 30-minute hypnosis that I do. I do not get out of bed until that is done. Why? I want my nervous system switched on. I want my chemicals correct. I want my filter system in place. I want the neurology lit up. So that now becomes me. So this now has to become such a discipline, because I want your brain, or what you see, to automatically to be who you are and your best life and winning, right? There was a song the other day. It was interesting. Steph started to sing it. It was just a random song, but it was like, oh, that was it. Stuck in the middle with you. And I was like, fuck that song. Don't be stuck in the middle. We're here to win, 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 no matter what. And then it's like messing around. But look at the difference in visuals. Look at the difference in focus. Look at the difference in language. Look at the difference in kinesthetics, the feeling, just by changing the language which connects to the visuals, right? So through your coaching, through yourself, you now become your biggest experiment, okay? Why is visual so important, right? Again, we've seen all these studies. If you've been through the 8-figure or you've been around me, but I'll go through them very quickly. Proven over the past 14 years, right? Now it's 19 years. It also has helped me understand the military have spent a lot of time and money on compiling evidence to demonstrate the same results. For example, sharpshooters, right? Expert marksmen who were wired with a biofeedback machine. Components were tested, 3 different ones: heart rate, skin temperature, and blood flow, right, to those skins, right? 2 different groups. One was given the guns and shot. The others were what? Well, they just visualized, okay? Surprise, surprise. The mental rehearsal was proven to provide similar feedback and biofeedback results in the visualization group as the group who rehearsed it physically. Plain and simple, right? Another study showed that using the near-infrared spectroscopy, the blood flow actually increased to the part of the body that were being imagined. I'm telling you this bit for a reason, okay? Let me tell you about that bit. That becomes massively important, what's saying there. Blood flow actually increased to the part of the body that was being imagined. Why am I telling you this? Because the next stage of your business career, your life, or moving forwards, okay, is to do with something I call neuroconditioning, okay? What does neuroconditioning? It's a term I've come up with for one reason. Let's use martial arts as an example, okay? So a Muay Thai fighter, everything's gonna be martial arts for me, I get it, but a Muay Thai fighter, right? If you've ever seen them train, they kick trees with their shins, okay? They elbow hard things. They punch, like the Japanese actually punch something called a makawara. It's a hard board. Does it hurt? Yes, absolutely hurts. Kicking that tree, brutal. Do you think it hurts if you do that 10 years later the same way? No, absolutely not. That's conditioning. What I want you to understand, neuroconditioning, or how we condition your brain and nervous system, is getting used to being in the next stage of your life, winning, right? Becoming a version of you. That's where we neurocondition. The reason is, it's like moving someone, an athlete, from training to game day. If we just move them from training and they're performing awesome, and then we put them in a stressful environment that's different, what happens is that then their body will react. The amygdala will go off. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, you safe. They're not going to react the same way. They're not going to perform the same way. I want you to understand this is the same thing with the next stage of your business, receiving 6, 7, 8 figures a year. You dealing with new clients, you putting yourself out there on video for everyone to see, you launching a new coaching business, whatever it is, understand you're stepping outside of this box into the new, okay? That is where you get the alarm system. Are you safe? Your alarm system might go, no, I'm not safe. We go back inside the box, right? You've all heard me teach this. So what we're trying to do next is the visualization of outcomes, who we are, what the next stages are, getting used to money, seeing that level of clients come in, maybe an even exit strategy on your business. If your brain, nervous system, filter system isn't used to that moment in time, guess what's probably not going to happen? That moment in time, right? Because it means that you're not ready for it. It's like watching 100 UFC fights and then thinking you can fight. You can't, right? It's like it's watching 1,000 Wimbledon finals and don't know how to play tennis, but you think you can. You can't. So it's about hand in hand. It's called extrinsic and intrinsic. But what happens is we have to build this to be used to stepping into the outside world as we build the outside world. Does that make sense? Everybody, am I ranting, right? So what I want you really get used to is we all meditate here, I am very, very sure. But the second part, once we've dropped our brainwave frequency, once we've accessed the software, once we're nice and calm, is then the visuals. Okay, crew, there we go. The end of another clip show. I really hope you enjoyed it. You got lots of good stuff from it. And again, if you want to go back and check the previous episode, well, it's waiting for you there. And speaking of waiting for you there, you've got to make a decision. That's how much do you want the next stage of your life? Do you want to have that limitless brain? Do you want to be like a Jedi? Do you want to be part superhuman? Do you want to take your business life to a whole new level with influence, persuasion, peak performance, and neuroconditioning? Well, I'm sure you do. This is how we scale businesses from 5, 6, 7, 8 figures, plus this is how I've worked with the top people in the world, and I just want to share some of their secret strategies with you. So the next thing you need to do, very simple, nice and easy, just simply go to the links. That's it. Hit the show notes up, see what's available for you today, and also make sure that you're heading over to andymurphy.online. Why? Because we got articles, we got videos, we got content all for you sitting right there, and so many options to help you get to that next stage, to win, finally win, or take your business and life to a whole different level. Sound good? Awesome, that's waiting for you there, and make sure that you're finding me on social media. It's very easy. It's Andy Murphy Mindset. Type that in, you got me. Or Andy Murphy NLP, Andy Murphy Mindset. Either way, you can find me all over social. Make sure that you're connecting, make sure that you're hanging out, and make sure that you're writing me an awesome review somewhere. Spotify, Apple, or any other platform. I love you for it. They love me for it, and it means I can keep pumping out this awesome content. Okay, do that right now, and until the next time, much love. Have an amazing week, and oh yeah, one more thing. Why don't you smile for me and keep kicking ass?
Thanks so much for listening to today's episode of the Mindset by Design podcast with your host and NLP expert, Andy Murphy. We'll catch you next time.